Okay, so this is gonna be like a part 2 to yesterday's video, which was most underrated Juice wrld album. Today we're doing the most overrated Juice wrld album. And well, what album did I choose for this one? This is probably gonna be really controversial. Goodbye and Good Riddance is overrated in my opinion. Hear me out. A lot of the big songs on this album I don't love. That's probably controversial. Um, sorry if I look up. This doesn't have a CD, so I don't have like the track list right in front of me like I did yesterday. I have to go based off of YouTube. Um, on the track list. So we'll kind of go over the tracks for this, and I'll kind of tell you my thoughts on this song. First track, that's not an intro, is All Girls Are the Same. Now hear me out. This could be very controversial. This song's overrated. Big time. Is it a bad song? No. I'm not saying any songs on this are bad, but overrated, absolutely. Um, I do like this song. I think All Girls Are the Same is a good song, but it gets a lot of love, and I don't really see it, if I'm being honest. To me, it's kind of one of those two songs I never really went to. I never really, in my free time, said, I want to listen to Juice wrld's All Girls Are the Same. When I thought of Juice wrld, I always thought of something else. Same with Lucid Dreams. Lucid Dreams is on here as well, and I just think it is severely overrated. I don't think it's a bad song. I do like Lucid Dreams over All Girls Are the Same, but I still think Lucid Dreams overall is overrated. Um, Again, it's not an absolutely amazing song, but that also could be personal perspective because years ago when I was first starting to hear this song, I absolutely adored this song. So I remember I used to loop this song a lot for over an hour. So it could just be that I overplayed it myself. I don't think it's a bad song, but this being what Juice wrld is most known for, I don't really agree with that. Lucid Dreams isn't, like I said, Lucid Dreams isn't a bad song. All these songs that I'm saying are overrated, I don't think are bad. I just think that they're not as good as everyone says that they are. Um, Lucid Dreams is probably my favorite out of what I'm gonna say is overrated on here. Honestly. Next up is Wasted. Controversial. I never liked Wasted. Never. I never liked that song. Wasted, I know a lot of people love. I don't like it. I don't think it's a good song. And that I know is controversial, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree on that. To me, I tried Wasted so many times. It's not good. It's not. It's really not. Um, it's okay, but I would rather listen to like all of Fighting Demons before I would go to Wasted. Um, which if you guys saw my most underrated Juice album, I flat out said even like the second half of Fighting Demons I didn't really like that much. Um, but I would still rather listen to that whole album than listen to Wasted one time. Armed and Dangerous. Now this one I don't think gets enough love. A lot of people come to this song for hype juice, and I absolutely agree with that. If you're looking for a hype Juice song, Armed and Dangerous is the way to go. It is one of my favorite Juice songs. It's so fun. And it's not super long. I think another thing that I have that are problems with Lucid Dreams and Wasted are both over 4 minutes long. Armed and Dangerous is only 2 minutes and 50 seconds, so it doesn't really feel super stretched out. Um, Armed and Dangerous is probably my favorite song on this whole album, I'm not even gonna lie. Um, there's a couple other ones that I do like on this album. I think this one has the same thing as Fighting Demons, where like the first half is really just the probably the best part. after like the first couple tracks, it doesn't really feel amazing. And I could be, maybe I just need to listen to this album again. It's been a little bit since I've listened to this album. I've listened to some of the singles on this album, and I still don't really get into them that much. But maybe I just need to do a day where I just listen to this album in full again, and see if my opinions change. Black and White. I do like Black and White. This is one that I didn't really think I was gonna be a big fan of. Ever. I heard it. I remember I heard this one pretty early on. I didn't love it. It did grow on me quite a bit though. Black and White is only a 3-minute song though, so again, it doesn't really feel super stretched out. It does feel a little bit stretched out as it's really a lot of just one line being said over and over. But I don't know. Black and White's not a bad song. I actually really like Black and White. It's actually on my playlist. And yeah, Black and White. Lean With Me. I think it's funny because on the playlist, it's actually spelled wrong. On the playlist on YouTube, it says Lean With Me instead of With Me. Lean With Me is a good song. Now, this one is another song that is fully talking about his addiction with drugs. Normally, I wouldn't be a big fan of those songs, but this one really goes deep into that. And really, just really goes in on it and talks about it. And if you watch the video, it goes even deeper. I think the video is amazing for Lean With Me. It really just does talk about him talking about his addiction and being so addicted to drugs and stuff, which I don't know if I can really say that a lot on here because, yeah, I know that last time drugs was mentioned, I think I got age restricted on my live stream that drugs was mentioned. And then the rest, I mean, it's just there. I mean, you got I'll Be Fine, Used To, Candle, Scared of Love, Hurt Me, I'm Still, End of the Road, Long Gone, then Betrayal and Karma Skit. I don't remember any of those songs that well. So, yeah. That's just me. But if we go to the deluxe of this album, there is a deluxe, which added a couple songs. And I'll kind of go over that. So the songs on the deluxe that were added is No Good. I actually like No Good. No Good is actually a fun song, and I do actually like No Good. It doesn't really get talked about a lot, which is kind of sad because I think it is a fun and catchy song that deserves a little bit more love than it has gotten. Definitely, if you haven't listened to No Good, definitely check it out. I think it deserves more love. 734 is insanely underrated. 734 is actually a really, really good song. It's on my playlist. I've always been one of those people who said that 734 is probably one of the most underrated Juice songs ever. Nobody talks about 734, but it is a good song, and I think it deserves more love than it gets. Glowed Up is probably my least favorite out of the deluxe tracks. Glowed Up to me is mainly one line throughout the whole song, and it's 3 minutes long, by the way. I remember listening to the song and being severely disappointed. Because for the most, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But even then, it felt super stretched out because it's mainly one line over and over. And, yeah, it didn't work for me. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna listen to a couple of the songs I don't remember that well on this album. And I'm gonna come back, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I just listened to a couple of the songs on here. Yeah, don't love it. I'll Be Fine, not a great song. Used To, I don't like. Candles is the only song that I actually kinda liked. That I listened to at the time right now. So I am standing by the fact I do think this album is overrated. I think the same thing with this album as with Fighting Demons. I think the first half, the best part, even though the first half does have a lot of songs that I do think are severely overrated. That's gonna, I mean, this album's not bad. I'll go ahead and say this right now. I don't know if I said this yesterday in my Fighting Demons one. I don't think there is a bad Juice album. Like a genuine bad album that he has. Juice, I think every album has a couple good songs on it. Either way, there isn't just a genuine straight up bad album that he has. Um, so yeah, me saying that this is overrated, I do stand by that, but I do think that this does have some good songs on it. Um, with all that, I mean, there's not really a lot more to say about this album. I just think it's overrated and it gets a lot of love, and I don't really understand the hype train for this album. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let me know what you guys think about Goodbye and Good Riddance down in the comments. Do you guys like this album? Are you guys kind of agreeing that it's a little overrated? Let me know down below. I'm really curious to know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.